This is the story of the AGF Paradise as they sanguinely explore the stars in search of the destiny thrust upon them by those who sought to obtain calamity itself. This is Children.
Children
of the Spine.
Hello, and welcome back to the Sector, everybody. I'm your GM, Jonathan, and with me I have Kylie.
Pretty sure I'm the only one who didn't almost die in a coma, so I'm Astrid.
And Luis.
Mohan. Today I'm going to expand the hope. Why you?
Oh. And Laura.
Playing Kamala, who's big sleepy.
What?
Well, we've been in a coma.
You guys are still in a coma.
Yeah, that was not...
I was like, you're actually sleepy. And then you were like, oh, big sleepy. And I'm like, you fuckers.
Anyways, last time on Children of the Spine, everyone was in a coma except for Kay and Astrid. And Astrid spent most of the time on the ship just making sure that her friends were doing all right. They were on the Smygaskrik, owned by the cluster captain Scavenger, Earl Adderay, that's his real name. And meanwhile, in Coma Land, some trippy stuff was happening as they originally entered the area that Kamala recognizes as the Great Forest, which contains the Great Willow, which is one of her religious beliefs, and everyone else was also there with her. As they approached and explored the Great Willow, they eventually kept coming to spots where they would slow down and feel like they were very muddy in their walking until they were not able to continue any further and would sink a little bit deeper into the coma. At that point, Astrid would probably be hanging out with Kay or talking with somebody and then feel a need to go help her friends. So she would go over and do her bioscion and healing stuff and get everybody through to the next phase of their coma fever dream.
I was the panic button.
Yes.
Essentially for the whole coma.
Yes. The second area that they found themselves in was Mohan's area, which is the crew learned a little bit about Mohan's religious beliefs and expanding the chaos and all that comes with that. And eventually they ran into the same issue where everything started feeling slow, but they started noticing that little bumps started appearing in their path at that point. And after that, we went back to the Great Willow for Halashiel's beliefs. And the mounds that they kept crossing as they were getting closer and closer to the tree kept growing larger and larger. After that, it was Rasmus's turn, where he revealed that he is agnostic, so his brain didn't really know where to go other than back to the island. On the island, you guys looked around your old stomping grounds of Nadrak and eventually decided to make your way to the place where you had the Great War with all the children. You notice that the mounds that are showing up are most likely the burial sites of where you had buried all of the children after that Great War. And approaching the area where Hyacinth was captured and killed by your opposing factions, you slow down and can't walk any further again. And that's when we came back to the last area, which was, again, Kamala's religion, and you were standing in front of the Great Willow, where you noticed that all of the different mounds of graves were now being properly marked, and closest to the tree, there were a few stone statues of figures you didn't recognize. Looking up at the tree, it was now clear that there was some sort of dragon-scaled entity grabbing at the roots of the tree and reaching its way up the trunk, and that the flesh mass that has been following and haunting you was hanging above the tree and picking at its branches and vines with all these little, almost fleshy fruits that were covered up in hanging from all the different tree branches. When you saw that in the middle there was one figure that was held by both the dragon scales and the flesh mass. As Kamala decides to climb up the trunk to get a better look, the flesh mass starts receding as she gets closer with her piece of Hyacinth's chest plate, and a face is revealed to be Hyacinth in the same color scheme as Pythia. And that's when their coma ended. And that's where we are now, back in the Smygaskrik, where everyone is now waking up to Astrid and Kay hanging out in the med bay with the doctor and a bunch of other people as Cluster Captain Radko came and Abigail tagged along and Kay's parents, who ended up being the Ingenuity Spiral Captain. And I think that's everybody that we have in the room now.
Whew.
Good morning, guys.
Oh my God! What was all that? Well, you saw a lot of body. You guys were in that dream too, were you? Right? It wasn't just me.
Hyacinth.
What dream are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I dream about bodies all the time. So I'm not phased at all.
It was Hyacinth. Didn't you guys see?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I dream of the dead children all the time.
Are you all okay?
I don't know. That was really trippy.
You're able to see images from our thoughts, right? We can project an image to you?
Like now, yes. Now that you're conscious, yes.
Yeah. If you want to read our minds and just see our dreams.
Oh dear. Okay.
Because you can, right?
I do that as best I can.
Okay.
Like, I get there.
How does Astrid react to everything that she sees unfolding?
You just see like curiosity and then slowly concern and then just like straight up horror cross her face and turn as like she gets farther into all these trippy dreams and she's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Me too.
Same. Very big same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we?
We're on the stiffest district something.
The stiffest districts. Okay. The stiffest districts.
Astrid, is anybody in the medical room with you other than like is the doctor even there or anything? Or is it just you because like they're no longer comatose?
I think it's probably like me and Kay.
Okay. I was just seeing if anyone would be able to correct you on the pronunciation of the ship.
Well, I mean, I figure probably Kay can.
Yeah, it's the Smygaskrik. You know,
That one.
Scavenger's fleet cruiser.
That one, that's where we are.
The one that we saw in the port when we were down on Pylokoshi.
And saved our asses.
Wait a minute. If we're on the Smygaskrik, where's our ship?
I docked it on the fleet cruiser. Fleet cruisers have space for ships, Mohan.
Right. I just didn't know if it like blew up because I was the first one to pass out.
You're
I
right.
don't know what happened.
Oh,
to the
yeah,
ship.
no.
Yeah.
So, I kept throwing rocks at Pythia.
Yeah, super
And
helpful.
and then once you all passed out, I
Died.
woke Kay up and I got everyone to the ship. No, I got everyone to the ship and then I woke Kay up. And then we were able to fly it away. So we still have the paradise. Because for some reason, apparently that was my priority.
Yeah, Astrid, just saying it's a little bit of an understatement saying that you woke me up. I think I was dead.
Yeah, you were. It's fine.
Yeah, you saved my life. That's a better way to put it. You should be a little more confident in yourself.
Well,
You saved all of us.
I was going to say,
Right?
it's not the first time I've saved some of your lives. So it's
Okay, the
Kind
ego's
of.
back. Too much. Dial it down.
Does anybody have like cake? Can we like thanks?
You're going to throw me a party?
Yeah.
A thank you party?
Did we have this pizza party?
Well, there's a bunch of spizza that is on the ground. We've been
Oh,
eating it over the
yeah.
last week since
Yep.
Radko showed up.
that looks
Yeah.
very old.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
he brought...
it's in the
lot of
bin
it.
now. It was on the ground.
I will still eat it.
All right.
Please don't.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
Well, we can call like the doctor, and maybe they can bring you some.
Hospital meals?
Look,
You're right. Fine. I was out of line.
Do they have any Greek food here?
Jesus Christ, what's Greek?
They have to have. There's Greek.
Squeak.
You mean Tarogian food?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. We can probably get some.
All right. Bing, 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 bing.
Nurse
Yeah,
button.
nurse button, yeah. Bing, bing, bing.
Is everything all right in here?
I'm hungry.
All right. We can get the chef to whip something up.
He would like to request Tarosian food if possible.
Well, I am a Tarogian, so I guess I'll work on that.
And is anybody else hungry? Kamala, Astrid?
I will.
Well, I just had lunch, waiting for you guys to wake up, so I'm good. But
Oh, it's lunchtime? Okay.
Oh yeah. What time is it? I'm completely discombobulated.
I figure it's probably like I don't know, like mid-afternoon or something. Like it seems weird that you guys would just like wake up like magically in the morning kind of thing. Like I feel like it makes more sense that it would be at some point during the day and not just like first thing in the morning like, oh yes, I have arisen from my coma.
Wait, how long have we been out?
How long have they been out?
Like 5 days,
5 days?
which is a semi-phase in our world, which is a week.
It's been a semi-phase.
Astrid K, has there been any sign of Pythia?
None that anyone told us about. And honestly, if there had been, I don't know if they would tell us as like a protective, they don't want us be doing something stupid measure.
I mean, I think they would tell us, right? Because we would know the most about it, especially after these dreams.
Well, they didn't know you were having dreams. I didn't know you were having dreams. I just kept getting this feeling that you guys were in trouble.
True.
And so then I hovered and weirdly fussed over whoever was giving off the worst vibes until I got better. And then I went away. I don't know. It was weird. I didn't like it.
Yeah, why am I covered in hair?
Yeah, you all just have like a slight coating of like ginger fur on you.
Astrid, were you stress shedding again?
Yes. Everyone was unconscious. It was very stressful.
That's fair.
Achoo! Are you allergic?
Probably hair everywhere. Dusty. I don't know.
So
nothing has changed besides we were just
y'all
tripping
have
our balls off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
in
much.
Calmaland.
Yep. As far as I'm aware, nothing has changed. Oh! No, something has changed. Guess what, you guys?
Huh?
I met Kay's mothers.
Oh, you did?
I did. I figured out why he's been very, very shady about talking about them.
Drop that goss, sister.
Oh, yeah.
Holoshiel.
He's a gossip boy, yep.
Right.
One of, I'm going to say Kay went to the bathroom, and that's why I'm doing this now. One of his moms is the spiral captain of ingenuity.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so she showed up and then scared the bejeebers out of Radko, which is why the pizza was all over the floor.
But we couldn't get a bigger ship earlier?
Nope.
You couldn't have hooked it up?
He was holding out on us.
Yeah.
I think it was more of he wanted to prove himself.
I don't care about his pride.
Well,
He's a goddamn
Also-
prince, but practically.
well, no, because they're voted, right? Did we decide that it's like a democracy? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're voted, so I mean, like, he's like the first kid of ingenuity, not like a prince.
Sounds pretty rich to me.
Well, rich among pirates. I don't know what that flies as.
That could be
but-
very rich.
Hey, guys, what's everyone talking about?
Okay.
No.
Hey.
I may have let the cat out of the bag, as it were.
Or more like
Abigail glares at me from across the room.
the no money in my pockets. What the hell, man?
What do you mean?
We could have got a ship way earlier.
Your
we wouldn't have
parents.
fought Pythia if we would have gotten this ship earlier with your connections.
Listen, hindsight's 2020. We can all get past this.
How much for a new ship?
I mean, also, we're not in the ingenuity arm. So, like, her influence over us is limited.
You don't need influence. You just need Gorp.
Well, I mean, that's a different issue.
You just transfer Gorp.
I mean, I just always had to work for whatever I got, so...
Maybe it was tough love. She's scary. She's very scary.
You know what? Maybe you should have been a better son. Get out of my face.
I've
like
been
so-
sitting here
I
watching
don't-
over your comatose bodies for a whole semi-phase, and this is what happens when I wake up.
I go and, like, cover Kay's ears, go, like, don't listen to him, ignore him.
No, and he just, like, swats your hands away. And he's like, I think I've got to go pee again.
You should make
Way
it number
to
2.
go, Mohan.
I am discombobulated.
I mean, fair, but you didn't have to be mean about it.
I have to expand the
I-
hope.
Did not have to share my knowledge with you.
You did.
I'm just saying. No,
You
I
did.
didn't. It was Kay's secret to share.
Fault.
And I fucked up and shared
Kay's
it, and
fault.
now I feel bad.
I blame him for my death.
What?
A
Might
little
have to.
too harsh, Mohan. Pull it back.
Wow. Well, with me around, death isn't permanent, so suck it up, Buttercup.
True. True.
Don't I know it?
Evidence.
I know, I've pulled you back from the brink at least twice.
I know. I wonder if something else is wrong with me.
Well, at least we've all joined you in that adventure now, so...
Oh, Kamala pulls out the broken piece of Hyacinth's chest plate that I just have had on me for this entire time and completely
In my
forgotten
backpack.
about.
Just hanging out in the bottom of your backpack.
Now, question: did Kamala forget about it, or did Laura forget about it? You can make that choice.
I definitely think Laura forgot about it.
Well,
I mean, we know that. I'm
Yes.
just giving her the option of did Kamala also forget?
I think Kamala also forgot
Okay, fair.
because we've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I feel like it's just kind of at the bottom of her bag where like all the dirt and sand is, and a purse where you like don't clean down there for months, you know?
Yeah.
In the corner
And
that
so
you really
you-
have to turn the purse inside out
Yeah.
to get
Yep.
to.
Yeah.
Done that. Actually, did that recently.
So she takes it out. She'd be curious if anything has changed in the dream because she touched the Hyacinth's thing to it. So
Did he touch Hyacinth's thing in the dream?
no,
God.
Jeez.
Does anything look different with the breastplate when she takes it out, or the
No.
fragment? Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay, so
Does the doctor come back with food yet?
Sure.
yeah, we're eating.
Nice Foley work, Laura.
So based on the dreams, I believe that Pythia is, or whatever this flesh monster is looking for all of the children. Right? Is that what everybody's? Are we all on the same page there?
Well,
or-
didn't even think about that, but I kind of hate it and
Yep.
agree.
Yeah, because I mean, it was
Yeah.
digging up bodies. It, like all we saw was that, and it was going after that. And Hyacinth is in the tree. Blah blah blah. So the Ket are spending all of their grant money on a dormant planet in A302 Tates. So I'm wondering, because the Ket were from the Principality, right?
Yes.
Or the
Yep.
Yeah. Do you think that they put the children over there? Should we go save them? Do we need to find your brother?
Yeah, you know that Eskel and his group took the grant that you guys left behind, which was to go explore Tate's.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think we should go try and
Well-
find your brother there.
I think that's probably the best place to start, at least. I mean, we have no way of knowing if they're still there, but it's definitely, maybe we can find a trace of them and, I don't know, follow it somehow.
Yeah.
and
hope
find.
they're not like in prison or dead.
Oh yeah.
Would they be?
Dead?
They took
If
the
Pythia
grant.
got to
I
them
mean,
first?
how much happened to us? I mean, I know we didn't do it under the purview of the Principality, but still.
Did we hurt Pythia? I don't know. I passed out, so I don't know what happened to it. Is it just flying free?
Wait, we're talking about Pythia again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. What was the question?
I was so close. She was so broken. And then when Scavenger came and provided cover fire so that we could get away, I essentially had to choose between getting away or trying to land one more blow on her, and I chose getting away instead of maybe having finished her off. But so she escaped when she saw that we had backup, but she was hurt. Very, very beat up, and like, I mean, I threw multiple giant boulders at her that kind of so I don't think she'll be in operation for a while.
So at least in this semi-phase, Pythia hasn't turned back up
I haven't heard
as far as we know.
right. I haven't heard anything about her, and I'm going to say that I did ask Radko that if anything came up about a functioning mech that like wasn't, clearly piloted by someone, to let us know, or to tell me, because you guys were all out.
Right.
So, and he hasn't said anything. So
And remember, like, we had, we saw everything that Kamala was streaming at the AGF, so
Mhm.
everyone is aware of this, and they're all deciding what to do with it. That's probably where they are now. I mean, they've got a spiral captain here and 2 cluster captains. That's
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my guess is that it's going to take Pythia a while to like recover. I think now is probably the best time for us to go try and, see where Eskel and the others are.
Yeah.
In terms of like hopefully not getting attacked by Pythia all again.
That's true. We could get attacked again. Right.
But we also don't know, like, I really hate to be the pessimist, but like, what if she already hurt them? Like, what if she got them first?
Right. Even if she got them first, Kamala, you have the breastplate, and I'm wondering if there's something we can do. Maybe that's how she's tracking us. Maybe. Does everybody have pieces of it? I don't know.
I think it's just me.
I
Yeah.
think it's just, yeah.
Because, well, I'm just thinking like, how do we find her? Can you do something like navigation wise with that thing to maybe get like some trace signal from Pythia's energy readings? Sci-fi talk.
I will jump in as GM and just let you know that like the breastplate of a Weird is like part of its living body.
Right. Yeah.
And she is dead. So all of the like nanites and everything that make up that piece of chest plate that Kamala still has is dead.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like based on the dream, it was like Pythia's controlling her, so like she's breathing life into the breastplate, and so that it's like doing something, you know.
Oh well,
Okay.
when she asked if anything was different about it, I said no. It's still just a dead piece of metal.
Let's just throw that thing away.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you like lost a severed hand.
Yeah.
You know.
The monkey paw.
Maybe I should burn it. Put it in the weird fridge we have.
Yeah.
No, because then it's still with us.
I don't know.
I like how the solution to everything is
Jettison the
squid fridge.
Like it's its own entity in its own dimension, like nothing else exists in there.
Can we feed?
I truly
Pythia?
wish you would all clean the squid fridge. That way I had more place to store provisions.
I will clean it once I can walk.
Can you not walk?
We just woke up.
I can walk. I start doing backflips. Perform.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Do you want to potentially
Do
hurt
it.
yourself?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
See what fucking happens.
But it's 2d6, right?
Unless you have specialist, yes.
Yes, I am a performer though. So perform is 1.
Astrid says, if you do something stupid and get hurt, I'm not healing you.
12.
Wow.
Jesus.
And that's just on the dice?
No, it's
okay.
a 5 and a 6, and then I have +1 in perform.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You do it.
Hip, hip.
It hurts.
I've got a golden ticket.
You land back down and you're like, you feel in your head that it's kind of like huge hangover type feeling
Yeah.
where it's like, oh man, I just did a spin and my brain is like 10 spins behind me right now.
So I've got a golden ticket. That's a bad idea. I'm gonna lay back down. Okay, so crew
Captain?
of the Paradise. That's what we have, right? We have the Paradise.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Crew of the Paradise.
You have the Sanguinity Stellar Fleet AGF Paradise.
Yeah.
Full designation.
I believe
No, frigate, not fleet.
the best course of action with our little dingy space boat is to go try and find Eskel.
I mean, obviously, I'm his sister. I agree.
Kay pops back in after fuming for a little bit just to hear that, and he's like, yep, I was telling Astrid while you guys were in a coma that's kind of why I wanted to prioritize going to your guys' planets, because I don't really have anything to find at mine, but you guys have plenty of stuff you might find at yours.
Well, good news. We partially destroyed yours, so.
Did we?
Well, caused chaos. We caused
On
chaos.
an island.
I'm like, that was like an island.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
still.
uninhabited.
I feel kind of bad.
Okay, I'm sorry. I overreacted when I woke up.
Thank you, Mohan. I guess.
Oh!
I'll go in for a hug.
All right.
Yay.
We got to be a crew, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have to. I can fire you. I'm the captain.
Oh my gosh.
No, okay, I take it back.
moment over.
I was gonna say, wait, actually, can you though? Because he was assigned as part of our like induction or whatever into.
I assume I have the
GF.
ability to put somebody like in the break or
I
something.
mean, I can.
Oh,
I
well,
can
yeah.
leave
Yeah,
too.
you can, yeah,
Like,
you're not like.
Oh, okay.
chained
yeah,
here.
we're not stuck together.
I quit.
Oh no.
The
Yikes.
game is going a totally different direction now.
Okay. Anyway.
gonna-
Mohan is sorry.
It's gonna be the One Piece time skip. Everybody leaves.
Everybody does everything.
Everybody's
Yeah.
out for like a year and a half. All right. Anyway, I agree. I think we should go find Eskel and them. Because at least that way, if we can get all of the children in one place, I would hope we'd have a better chance of protecting everyone and ourselves.
Yeah, there's one other group that is also unaccounted for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they didn't take the grant, right?
No, they
Right.
escaped
Yeah.
when they were like, shit's weird, and they were able to escape before everybody got locked down into probably during the time that like the medbots were starting to be like, oh, time to get all of the children down to these labs for testing now instead of in your room. The other group was like, no, and left.
Because it's a grant that Eskel used, is he publishing academic papers on a regular basis? Is he doing
Probably
his,
not
like-
until it's over. They would publish their findings.
Right.
Although there might be
It's been some time.
Yeah. Can
we could check, but
Yeah.
we could also potentially I would assume that they would have an archive of those types of reports and stuff, and maybe they might have submitted like progress reports.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe
right, exactly.
if we could break into that bad boy.
I could do that.
Yeah, could you do that?
That seems really simple.
Please.
Getting
Please.
specific, getting general information is fairly easy.
You're so smart.
Kamala, like with visible effort, pulls up her meta tool
Her compad.
compad.
Yep.
It can wait until you're better.
Must do it now. Fuck.
That's an 8. It's a 6. You dropped the lowest. Plus.
So that's technically a 9, which actually beats the check of 8.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Love it. So yeah, I did a general.
General information hack.
Oh no, I did getting a specific question for records, because that's how you find specific
Oh,
records,
okay.
and I figured that's.
So what is your specific question
Yeah.
about a record?
Is there a paper published from this grant by Eskel or his group?
Because I would assume that in an academic journal, you would publish, this is our findings so far, and then at the end, you would publish a whole paper.
No, you
right?
normally keep
No,
everything to the
you,
end.
You would do it at the end of the project.
Yeah, but
But-
this is space, so let's change the rules.
Oh, well, I mean, no,
Is-
because you don't want to publish partway done findings, because if someone else beats you to it, they could take the credit.
Yeah. Laura, is there something else that allows you to dive deeper? Like, I'm trying to decide what level. Like, is this a very surface level, answer your specific question and only that?
Right. There is a get general information, which is a little harder of a check, which is like BAPS, personnel files.
Okay, that's
cetera.
what we're gonna go for, because the principality is they're like one of the more tech savvy things, and they're very information focused. So you are going to find out that the group, because of your specific question, the group that Eskel was part of, because of the grant, you're able to find information on the grant because you know that information. So information on the grant is tied to a group that has submitted a report. You cannot read it
Damn it.
Okay.
Why can't we read it?
because she asked a specific question of, is this information available?
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
I'm gonna hack it again.
I was gonna say, if part of this hack could, like, part of the general information could be like the date of the document, that would be
I guess we could just
awesome.
read it.
Yeah, I can just get a general
Or
information.
that too, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. So, like, date of the document.
Because I don't need a complete database acquisition, because that would be like everything that they have. I just need one thing or a couple things. Boom. Oh hell yeah.
What you got?
Um,
Way past. It looks like it
Yeah.
looks like far superior.
it's like past 13.
Nice. So what was that one rolling for? That was the
General information for like any files and records, maps, more.
All right, so you dug down into the records.
Yep.
In the records, the general information that you get is that the grant has ended because, and as you're looking through like the steps and all the legal jargon and everything, what happened is they sent a few different crews to Tate's. They cleared out an area that they thought was not inhabited by any of the people from the Chief Wreck Warlords. They set up a fully functional base of influence there to start doing the research that they wanted to do. And as they were starting their research, once the base was completely constructed, they were attacked by a guerrilla faction from the Chief Wreck Warlords that were stationed on Tate's, and the guerrilla faction within like 2-ish time units, whatever it is for the faction turns, because this is actually faction turn information.
Yeah.
What happened was the guerrilla faction was able to push out everybody who was on that base of influence and destroy the base of influence. So they have abandoned the grant that was there. So that's what you guys can find out.
Kamala, do you want to relay that to us?
Oh yeah, I tell you guys everything.
So they abandoned it because they got attacked. They didn't find anything?
Sure, I'll give you some information there too. So it was very fast, so they weren't able to get much other than like they set up that by the day that they were supposed to go looking for stuff. You can see that they did begin research, but they weren't able to find anything that they would be willing to publish. Like there wasn't anything, just because they were immediately attacked, there wasn't anything of substance that they were able to find. It looks like in the reports that they were able to start work on what they were working on, which in the reports, there's just a bunch of like redacted information.
Right. So essentially they were like, oh, we're going to start digging now. And then as soon as they put a couple shovels into the ground, they got attacked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kamala, is there any way to trace or to like find out if the groups were like reassigned to something?
I could hack their personnel files or maybe their ship logs or tech records, but that would be a little more difficult. But I could do it.
I mean, is it worth a shot? Because then at least, like, if we could figure out where they went after, we might have a better... Because it sounds like we're not going to find anything on...
Yeah. Tate
concerning Eskel and them, because they're not there anymore.
Yeah. No, that's a great idea. Yeah. If I think the personnel files would probably be the most helpful.
Yeah.
Because they would say assigned to XYZ, I would assume.
Or like if
Current status.
it was like, oh, like unemployed now or something like like that. I don't know.
Dead.
Like Eskel's specific file? Is
It's
that
the
what you mean?
crew, right? Because it's Eskel and company, right? There's other
Right,
children.
right. Yeah. Does it make more sense to, because like they were only part of the grant, right? Like they were
Right.
Mm-hmm.
one of several groups that were participating in this grant.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care what happened to the other groups.
Okay. Because
I just want to know about that. I guess not Eskel specifically, but his that group that was assigned to this project.
Right.
Would they have their own ship, do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You guys have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need to know what to look for.
Yeah, and if all you have is the grant information, you're only getting general stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess I guess then it would make sense, I think, to start with see if you can find a personnel file on Eskel,
Yeah.
and then if we can find, and then depending on what that says, we can see if we can find personnel files, because we know the other children that were in his group. So, or maybe if Eskel's is like, oh, the group was sent to blah 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 blah, then we would know where to go from there without having to do any further digging. But
Yeah.
does that make sense? Sorry, now you have to look up hacking.
I just want to check something because if I
Yeah.
hack a system multiple times,
it gets harder.
it could get harder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to check.
Yeah.
So you guys.
I think Laura was also spotting me picking up my D6. So
Yes, I was, and I was like, I can't keep doing the same thing over
Yeah.
and over. Like it has to be
Because
harder.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So when it comes to a personnel file, at least in like the real life military,
Mm-hmm.
it only ever mentions my name and the unit. It would never mention other individuals unless I'm on a specific mission.
Right, but would the unit have records?
Like if you looked up Eskel's personnel file, you would see a piece of paper that says Eskel is assigned to XYZ grant mission,
Mm-hmm.
report at this time, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But if you were to look at the unit's file on the grant, it would say Eskel, blah, 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 are assigned to this XYZ mission.
yeah, you don't need to look that info up either, though, because Eskel's group was a friendly group. So, like,
Mhm.
they
Right.
are people that you know well in your head.
Right. So like we know all of their names.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you don't need to find
Right.
them based off Eskel. You know what they who they
Right. We just want to know, like, basically where Eskel's going after.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like we could probably assume that the group stuck together.
Right.
But
so
like,
as long as
I'm just thinking that like if it says that like Eskel's dead or something like that, then we might want to consider looking at the others.
Yeah, right. But he who controls the Eskel controls the universe.
Yes, absolutely.
So I was correct that hacking the same system in a short period of time does make it progressively more difficult. It doesn't matter if the prior attempts were successful or not. An additional +1 difficulty penalty is added for every hack attempted in the same system within 24 hours.
Okay,
So
but
now it's +2.
Yes,
we could wait a couple days
that's
and
true.
let you guys
Heal up.
heal up and recoup, and then keep researching like tomorrow or something.
True, yeah. All right, I'm going to bed. Honk shoe.
Oh boy.
Honk shoe.
And then that can give us more time to plan and everything. I think that might be a better idea.
Yeah.
We can you guys need to rest up, so it's not like we can do anything like right now anyway.
We should also tell people that we woke up.
Oh, yeah,
It's
don't
just-
worry.
it's just us
Well, I mean,
here.
the doctor did get your food, so I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, but he was like totally unfazed. He was like, "Oh, you guys are awake. All right, here's food."
We should talk to Radko as well.
Yeah.
Sleepy time.
All right, so yeah, bedtime, and then
Honk shoe.
tomorrow we'll talk to Radko.
And it's another day.
Okay.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
space,
Space birds.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah.
space chirps.
No,
That's
no,
the alarm. That's the alarm.
Yeah, I was gonna say Astrid has a little bird chirping alarm. It's just a recording she made of Josie, so it's more like a
I remember her noise before was like.
yeah, because she's a weird wolf bird hybrid. Yeah.
Well, also, like, Amorphous was a tag on Josie.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just Kamala waking up. Oh, that's the noise. You wake up.
Gotta hack up all those,
All the
like,
sap.
yeah.
Ugh, gross.
Takes a lot of effort.
You just casually hear Astrid in the corner hacking up a hairball.
Oh, that's mine.
Oh dear.
You don't have hair.
No, I take the.
Oh, you
Ew.
take the
Yeah.
hairball.
Ew,
Okay.
Mom,
I
I
almost
wish you
spit
didn't
and
do
water
that.
Let's see. How many do I have now? Did
Oh
you
my
have-
god, are you keeping track of that?
Yeah, I have 2 now.
Oh, bad.
That's mine.
Awful.
It's good luck.
I didn't realize you were keeping track of that.
I have them right here in my backpack. I have Beast Mars.
No, Bezos is not
that's
Astrid's
different.
hacking
That's
shit
not
up.
Yeah, it's-
Astrid hair.
It's the hairball.
Right,
So
but it's not for me.
Yes, it's from you.
No. Bezos in fiction is the name of a drug.
Oh no.
Right.
Then not the Bezars. What is it? It's the You didn't read it. I wrote it
I
down.
mean, like that is what a
That is what a Bezor is. Like
Yeah.
in real life.
The thing in this game that is called a Bezor
Is a drug.
Oh no.
Not a physical
I have the
hairball.
hairballs. Yeah.
No, that's like ibuprofen. That's like if you called Advil ibuprofen
Yeah.
or other way around. Like a Bezoar is just a small healing tablet called Bezoar.
So here's
as
what we're
a
gonna say.
company name.
I have Bezwars, the Advil, and
then
I
you have-
also have hairballs, the Bezwar, because I'm like they're all the same in my book. And
There you
now I
go.
have 2.
You're gonna be really upset when you need healing and you go to take that and it
Yep.
does nothing.
And I will say right now, I'll roll a d6, and evens are the actual medicine, and odds are the hairball.
Can I imbue?
Like because you won't be able to tell the difference between the two for some reason.
I think they're the same. That is my culture.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
Placebos.
can I imbue my hairballs with my healing energy?
I'm
Oh.
leaving.
Give me that. Give me that.
Bye.
Give me that biocyon bile.
Anyway.
Sucking on it like hard
Now that
candy.
we're no longer talking, we can continue.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Jesus Christ.
It's a new day.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Anyway.
It's a new life.
It's
For
a
me.
brand new day.
Anyway.
And we're gonna die.
Oh. I message Radko that you guys are up and good for visitors.
He leaves you on red.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Double
Radko.
check mark.
Yeah.
How did you guys sleep?
Oh, I slept great. I dreamt about dead children again.
I was gonna say I had nightmares about your nightmares, so that was fun.
How did you sleep?
I slept okay. I hope the Great Willow is okay. It looked pretty gnarly back there.
Is there any way for us to go back to the Great Willow?
I would have to die again.
That can be arranged.
I would like to not die again.
But I'm wondering, like, is there any kind of like psychic thing, Astrid, that you could do to make her experience death?
She could kill me again.
No actual death.
Yeah, can we not do that?
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
stab
like
you.
that. Let's not do
Okay.
that. That seems like a bad choice.
It just seemed like an idea.
I
I
mean,
mean, I don't think an artificial, short of like stopping her heart, I don't think there's anything that could artificially replicate where you go.
You
when
know,
you
I
die.
came a long way out here to make sure all of you were pretty healthy.
Oh.
I would appreciate it if you didn't try to kill each other.
I'm telling him why we shouldn't do that.
Good girl, Astrid. I knew I liked you.
Captain Radko.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
What is up, my friends? I'm a cool, hip dad of my cool children here, right?
Yeah.
I brought you pizza. Did you get any of it?
No, it was.
No, it was like a week. It was like a week old by the time they woke up, and you dropped it on the floor.
Well, I wasn't carrying it. Abigail was.
That was true, and that was in fact my fault.
Uh-huh.
So
Telling lies, I see, about how everything went down.
no, I just forgot since the last time we played this game was before our wedding.
Oh, what game are we playing? Who'd you marry?
Oh my god.
Abigail? Does Abigail know about this?
No, it was all in my head.
Anyways,
it
how
was a dream.
are
It
all
was a
you?
great dream I had.
How's everybody else? You feeling fighting fit? You ready, rearing to go again?
Well, they're back up to what, like 3 HP or something at this point. So like,
So still gonna be a little bit.
probably gonna be a little bit. Yeah,
I can get dressed without pain.
that's an improvement.
Yes, that's very good.
Good job.
Wait, it was what? It was half of our HP.
No, it's your level is equal to the max HP you gain every day.
Oh, so I get 6 HP.
Oh, okay. So you guys have 6 HP.
6, 12, 18. Okay, so it takes 4. It'll take.
It takes
4
4
days.
for you. It takes 5 for her.
You're level 5.
I'm level 6.
Well,
But
no,
her health is
ignoring the
higher.
level 6 because you went down before you leveled up.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But your health is higher, so
Right.
she had one more.
Yeah, gotcha. I hope you die again.
Oh dear. Okay.
All right, yes, I feel great, Captain Radko, but I am also feeling very confused.
Yeah, I think a lot of us are. We had a meeting yesterday to try and talk about some of the crazy shit you guys sent to everybody on the age. You know that you put that on the billboards, right?
I wanted to make sure it was seen.
Well, you did a good job of that, and everyone's right confused.
Well,
So are we. So
Yeah, that's fair.
We're all
I'm
on
not
the
saying,
same page.
I'm not saying that it's unreasonable that you all are confused or that you showed everybody. We're just not sure what to do with this information.
I know exactly what we need to do with this information. Pythia, the giant monster, I don't know if you knew her name, but it's Pythia.
You exchanged pleasantries?
Yep. You got it. That's the way of the warrior. They...
She did not stop to say hi nor hello, my name is. She just attacked.
We just know it, I guess.
No, we talked to that like
Yeah, we talked to the psychic.
person.
Yeah.
Psychic, yeah.
Pythia's the name, and
What's their game?
they are
Murder.
after all of the children from our island.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
They're all on the AGF.
What? Eskel's here?
No, well, no, the ones
Who's
so
what?
3/4 of them are here.
Okay.
No, there was like 20 kids.
Yeah, and 2 of the groups had left.
Right, but there's
That's another 10.
3 of us, and then there's 15 other ones floating around somewhere in space. And
There's
then-
10.
Oh,
you
there's
were all
only
in groups
10?
of 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we rescued 3
15.
groups. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, we
well.
rescued
So there's
15
20.
of them?
No, 2 people died on Fornhagi.
Right.
So
I thought it was only 1. It was only
it
1.
may have only
It
been
was
one.
only 1.
Yeah. So you brought 14 people back.
Okay, 14 people plus us is 17 people.
Yep. Plus the 10
Plus
that
the
are
10.
out in space that you don't know about.
So really, only 2/3 of the kids from our planet are on the AGF.
I didn't realize there was so many AGF kids here. That's bad, Captain Redco.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that oh man.
Yeah. I think it would be best if we got a really beefy ship and you let us go find the rest of the children. I can roll talk if you'd like me to.
I'm just trying to think
Okay,
of
wait,
where in
but-
my budget I can pull this from.
But think about it. If we get an even beefier ship, we're going to need exponentially more people to always be on the ship, and we're going to be spending that much more money.
But we get all the kids. All the kids are gonna go into the ship. We're gonna have like 17.
But
People,
we
at
still
least.
have to find the funds.
Right,
to
that's gonna come
support.
from the AGF after I roll.
You're making assumptions,
At least
sir.
1, 2, 3, 7 semi-phases.
We're pirates in an age where piracy is outlawed and like heavily, hunted,
Persecuted.
persecuted. That's a great word, Astrid. Piracy is heavily persecuted, which is why we're all grouped up in one spot, because it's the only way that we can survive. So I will have to budget this, Mohan.
Okay, so maybe a beefy ship for all of the children isn't a good idea.
Also, it would again put you all in the same location.
It
Right,
would probably be better to split the groups up among separate crews.
When has it ever been good to split up?
No, but I'm saying more targets.
Easier to kill. You're right, yes.
Well,
No,
you know, now that I'm thinking about it, them all being on the AGF isn't too bad. It's not like we don't have like 100 other fleets that are all there ready to protect on a dime if that happens.
True, because it's just one mech.
Now we just need to know, we just need to know that that's a possibility, that, you know, we haven't thought about the AGF getting directly attacked because we haven't been spotted in the entire time that we've been around. But now we know that that is a very real responsibility that we hold now, is to make sure that we don't get attacked.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
That's fine. Like Mohan said, it's one mech. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Comes back to the army.
Death.
So the children are going to be safe here. Captain Radko, the biggest thing we need to do is find the rest of the children. I think if we have everybody, we'll have everybody. I have no idea what that's going to accomplish,
Well-
now that I think about it.
Well, I think the perk of that would be we know where Pythia will try and go, where everybody is. We can essentially set a trap for her
I like that.
Yeah.
and like set it up so that, you know, like we're prepared and like the entire AGF is prepared. I mean, I'm assuming you're going to give anyone the option to bail who wants to bail, since we're pirates and there's no
If they wanted to bail, they'd be gone already.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. That actually makes me feel a lot better.
Well, I don't know. People might be gone already, but
well. Anyway, but yeah, no, I think having everyone here means that we know exactly where she'll strike. We don't necessarily know when, but we know where, and that's like half the problem.
you keep saying here. You know, it's only you guys on the Smygus Creek right now, and we're not at the AGF.
Kamal and I wouldn't know. I've been past that.
I'm talking to Astrid.
Right,
I'm aware of
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Watched your comatose asses for a little bit.
They're all on the AGF.
I don't know if they've done their mooring yet or not. Like, it hasn't been all that long since you guys last took off. So,
Can we like send? We should send like a message to all of the other children saying like, "Stay put."
I mean, yeah, I can get a message to just the AGF and be like, hey, those people that showed up approximately between here and here came on, the Paradise. Make sure that they don't leave.
Yeah,
Just a quick
but
Slack message.
They're not prison. Don't make them prisoners. Just be like, hey, you guys are big fat targets for this killing machine, and you should stay put.
Yeah, we'll just say that. The thing that went up on all the billboards, it's coming for you guys. So stay here. It's the most protected area.
Yeah, and then if we can get the other kids and get everyone in one spot.
Let's just let them live on the AGF. I think that's a sound plan.
Okay.
It's big enough.
Okay.
It's big enough.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, in terms of, like, trying to trap Pythia, like, it might make more sense to have everyone in one place.
Oh, are we actively doing that shit right now?
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying in future, like, long-term game plan.
I'm more of an immediate guy.
All right, well, in the immediate, we gotta go find my brother, so.
I mean, in the immediate, is Pythia doing anything? Have you guys spotted her since we've been
No.
dead?
I asked earlier. They said no.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen nothing. It's just we're aware of its existence.
Yeah, we got to go find Eskel and company if they're not dead. They might be Chivrak Warlord prisoners.
It is a
Could be.
tough planet to be prisoners on.
Yeah. It's a new day. Would you kindly...
Has it been 24 hours, theoretically, or?
We can make it 24
Okay.
hours. Yeah.
Let's do that.
We are in the fiction right now.
We woke up, we were talking to Radko, had lunch, talked to him a little bit more.
Yeah.
Napped.
Napped.
Yeah.
I am looking for what exactly?
Eskel's personnel file, essentially.
Okay. From that paper we found, like from whoever published it, I'm just not sure where to look for that, if that makes sense.
I guess whatever company was, wherever the funding was coming from.
From
right?
the main government of the Principality of Vitir.
Oh, God. Okay.
You can do it!
I mean, if it's a personnel file, then that's, okay, difficulty level of 10. It might be a little tough to get in there, but we're not pressed for time, so I'm not rushed, which makes it less hard. So it might take me an hour. GM, it is up to you to determine how hard this is on their side. If there's a lot of barriers in place, But the general hacking
So,
thing is 10 for this. But depending on the system, it'll be harder.
yes. So this is a major government entity.
Yeah.
And what you were looking for before was essentially public records, or not public, but, published to the people within the Principality of Vitir. But now you're looking for personnel files of essentially government agents. So what are the plus bonuses that I can give you? Does it give a table? I know sometimes it does.
Human oversee or hacking circumstances. I'm not rushing. Each hack after the first 24 hours is +1. Especially sensitive system is +1. Human overseers are already alarmed, so no.
No.
Types of systems. Ordinary personnel system is a -1, so it's easier.
Yep.
Major government megacorp +2.
Yep.
Yep, and then a minor one is +1.
So personnel files would be a major government with active human oversight. So that's a +3. So it's a 13 you have to beat.
Okay.
You can do it. You can reroll once.
Yeah.
Yep. You did it last time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's 10, and then +3. That's 13.
Nice. You beat the score.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Tap, 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 tap.
You find a bunch of spots where you think you're about to get caught by some, opposition hacking or whatever, and you maneuver your way around them since it is right on the thing. It's you keep running into, oh, this might be a problem, and I found my way around it.
Almost clicked on an ad.
Yeah. You get into the area that has personnel files. You find the person, you use the keywords of the grant that you were given to find out the different people who were involved in the grant, looking at keywords to find everything on the personnel files. And you find that there is a personnel file for Eskel, and it is completely redacted.
Fuck.
Of course. At least he's alive.
Well,
It wouldn't be redacted if he was dead.
I mean, that's not necessarily true.
Well, it wouldn't be here. I don't know. I'm trying to help you, Astrid.
I mean, it's space, so when it means redacted, it's not like they printed out something, then Sharpied over it, and then uploaded that. I think you can hack it.
Yeah, do you have another hack that does stuff like redacted information? I feel like there might be something that specifies that.
General information also lets me, which is the hack I just did, acquire all files related to a secret project or some other exhaustive data dump on a single specific topic.
So now that you know where it is and you've found the thing that you were looking for, tomorrow you should do another to get the information unredacted.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, I mean, it's not like we don't have time, so
Yeah.
waiting another 24 hours is, and the fact that the file is still active and there is definitely.
That's what I was trying to say.
So you guys find anything out on your brother there, Astrid?
We found his file. It's completely redacted.
We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Just wanted to jump in quick to invite you all to join our Discord community. If you want to hang out with us and other fans, go to bit.ly/failedcrits. That's bit.ly/failedcrits, all lowercase. You can also find the normal discord.gg link in all of our show notes. Looking forward to seeing some of you there. And now, back to the show.
So.
Interesting. All right. You guys bring a lot of complications.
Captain Radko, has there been any major political shifts in the last month?
The war has shifted, and there's a few different... we're not sure what's going on with the other major governments, but because they're all being secretive and just kind of doing their own thing. But at least with the sovereignties in the Tawhide League has lashed out hard against the sovereignties, and what looked like it was going to be like a sovereignty win, there was this whole thing where a stalemate that happened where the Tawhide League prevented their fleet, their capital fleet from doing anything. It was pretty crazy. It scared the shit out of some of the other major governments, and it looks like they may be making actions to prevent that from happening to themselves, possibly, or to overcome whatever the hell the Tawhide League did that just stopped the sovereignty's fleet, capital fleet. Because it was just sitting there dead in the air, nothing happening for a long time. But now the Tawhide League is taking a much more aggressive stance, which is a huge turn politically for them because they haven't actively engaged in war since the greater sector came together and everyone was able to travel together. So it is the Tawhide League is done putting up with getting picked on, it seems. And they have been around for a long time, so they have the power to tell everybody to just fuck off.
Okay, thank you.
So we shouldn't fly through there.
No.
Yeah, they've gone from defending to aggressing very hard.
Okay. Fingers crossed Eskel's not in the Tawhide League.
Oh yeah, I can do my hack again.
Whoa, hacker!
Whoa,
Hacker man.
Hacker tree!
Oh my god, fucking crushed it. That's 11 and then 12, 13, 14.
Yep, that beats the 13, and this time you like remember the pathways to like go through to like not set off mini alarms within the system. So it's just complete like on the principalities end, it looks like nothing has happened whatsoever. And you pull up the file again and you get it unredacted, and you find a bunch of information from when you guys were all on Undernaut, and you find the like final when you guys were on Undernaut, you saw a bunch of health records and comparing it to all the different rooms that they had and comparing it to your medical scans and all of that stuff. And that is what is attached to Eskel's file, is everything that they were looking at, everything they were thinking about. And you can tell that because they were the ones who originally found you. They've been using this to try and track where Nadrak is, because no one's been able to find it. And that like all of Eskel's personal files is hardly about him. It's like almost like he's being treated as like an object to locate this mysterious disappearing planet and the spine. Everything in his personnel file is comparing him to the spine, his DNA to the spine, his DNA to things that they pulled off of Nadrak. Like that is heavily what their focus is. And then there's like this little section at the bottom that's like, was part of a grant group that we sent to Tate's, and like the stuff that you knew about that. And then at the very bottom, you see AWOL.
A wall?
AWOL.
AWOL.
Away without leave.
I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, oh, wall?
You're
I was
the
like,
military
I was
person.
like, what are you talking about? A wall. Oh, okay. All right, I get it. I had like 4 shots.
That is your own choice,
I was
sir.
like,
You're sitting here
AWOL?
talking about military records and what they say and don't say, and then
Well, because I was like, oh, a firewall? And I'm like, what do you mean? Okay, all right.
the principality currently doesn't know where Eskel is.
Astrid, is there some other way we can contact him?
Oh, I have his phone number.
Why didn't you say no?
You guys had their phone numbers on Undernaut, but those
Yeah.
were Undernaut phones that let you get nowhere else. So
We could try it.
I was gonna
no,
say,
you
so, like,
did.
Oh.
I was gonna say we did still keep all of our stuff.
No, you guys
We just-
ditched those.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the compads.
Yeah, you
sure.
destroyed. Kamala destroyed everything
yep.
that was doing with Undernaut, so they
Yep,
couldn't
you're right.
trace you down.
You're right.
But also, you did try and reach out to what their communicators would have been, and you just got a disconnect signal.
Yeah. I'm going to take a good hard look at myself and my relationship with my brother and see if I can ferret out any sort of idea of where I think he might go if he was in trouble.
I feel like that'll be difficult because you've forgotten about him so many times. You forget that you have a brother. Isn't he in a wheelchair too?
Yeah.
Last you guys saw
Well,
him, he was
when we were
Yep.
there, but with all their fancy technology, that might have changed. Because, like, it was, if I remember correctly, it was like it was kind of only a matter of time until they got him up and
Yeah,
moving
he
again.
was doing physical therapy.
Yeah,
And he was like making good progress on physical therapy because
He
like
wasn't,
his,
like-
his whole spine was shattered from getting like a boulder dropped on him,
Right.
but he didn't die.
yeah. So
Yeah.
they're like other bioscion type people were all up in there trying to
No, there were no
bio.
bioscions there.
Right.
Yeah.
They were doing it.
TL4 Medical Bay.
Yeah.
Doing their best.
So they were long term trying to like reconstruct his spine and stuff.
It took them
to-
like 5 years to get him to a point where his physical therapy included like exercise
Moving.
Yeah.
every single day.
Yeah,
Well, good luck.
So I mean, odds are, yeah, he's probably in a wheelchair still, but we'll figure it out.
What if we went to the base where they were staying?
The one they destroyed?
Yeah, we might find something there.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Oh, if he's AWOL, that means they might have captured him.
Oh,
no,
maybe,
they
yeah.
would say it would be a POW. Well, they wouldn't
Right,
know.
right.
Well,
they wouldn't know.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't necessarily know.
Well, I feel like if anyone saw them getting captured, they would be listed as POW.
Right.
Right, but
So-
that doesn't mean that they couldn't have been captured like while they were trying to leave and no one
Yeah.
was aware of it. or
But
something.
in the knowledge of how all these types of codes work, what they know is, or what you know from what they've written is, no one knows why they haven't shown up.
Mm-hmm.
And there
Right.
was like essentially a little mini war that happened on Tate's.
Yeah.
It like you would think that if something happened, they would write like missing in action.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they got captured, they would probably know if some of their people were dragged off by guerrilla warfare.
Yeah. Well,
So they've written AWOL, and I think that gives you a lot of information.
yeah. My guess is that if they intentionally left, like, to escape, I wouldn't be surprised if he had left some sort of, like, message for me. Because I did tell him that I was coming back, so, or that I would find him. So
I'm just
I would hope
surprised.
he would leave, like, a trail.
Right,
or
but I'm
something.
surprised that you don't have a psychic link with your brother.
Well, he's
Because I had
you could try it, like,
I thought I did before.
I know, but you're in like a
Oh.
whole sector. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's
how
true.
far does your telepathy reach?
I mean-
it's at least contained to the same planet at this point.
Right,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Like,
Yeah, she would have to be like max level telepath to like reach out
yeah.
beyond solar systems.
Gotcha.
And like the max range of telepathy is within a solar system, even at the highest level.
Right.
Yeah, so
Well,
I
it's
would
'cause,
have
yeah.
to be. I
was like,
wonder if this says
we've leveled
exactly
up
how
quite a
far
bit.
away-
You know, I was like, maybe we could try again.
Once we get down there, she'll be much closer.
Yeah, we should try that. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. If you can do a whole
Yeah.
planet, then all we have to do is get in orbit. We don't even have to touch down. Get in orbit.
I don't know if she can do a whole planet right now.
The
but
telepath can obtain a progressively deeper understanding of a sentient target's thoughts. The target must be visible or otherwise perceptible to the telepath's unaided senses. This is for like the core, and it can be augmented by other things.
yeah, like meta scions can help augment your abilities.
Yeah.
Also, we could also try to talk to the people on the planet. I know they were fighters, but they might know something.
So I don't have the skill, but there is a skill that is far thought. And once you've made a telepathic contact, which I would assume I would have made a telepathic contact with my brother
Oh yeah, absolutely.
before. So like that initial like connection that like requires like I would have done it multiple times kind of
Yeah,
thing.
right.
They can thereafter activate the technique whenever that target is within 100 kilometers.
Still not far enough.
Yeah. At telepathy, the 3, the range increases to 100 kilometers. Telepathy 3, it increases to 1,000 kilometers. Telepathy 4, it extends over an entire planet and up to orbital distances.
What are you?
2, 1, I don't.
So a few level ups away.
Yeah. My telepathy is 2, so I am at 100 kilometers. If I were to get this, I would have to spend my like skill points to get this.
Kay has precog, right?
Yeah.
Can we get his phone number from Kay's precog?
Let me look up exactly how far precog can go because he has like the lowest level of precog. I think it's only like 24 hours.
Oh, yeah, it would be like months ago.
Mm.
No, it would be months in the future.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying
Oh.
to precog when you guys eventually quote unquote meet up with him.
Oh, I
You know,
see.
right.
I thought it was like backwards getting his.
Or it was like a map or something. Is there any way that we could precog something that could help us find him?
No, because it would have to be something that you could reasonably obtain within the period.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think we just have to go to the planet
Yeah.
then, right? And you can go 100 kilometers?
I need to get that skill.
Oh, you don't have it at all?
No.
Okay. I thought you
I
had
mean,
it.
I could.
I thought you said you were
so-
level 2. That's why.
So the last level up, I got the telekinetic enterprise, which is telekinesis 2. So it would have cost the same amount of skill points. So we could retcon it and say that I got the far thing instead of this because they're the same level. They're just separate.
I will allow you to do that, but it's only 100 kilometers.
I know.
If you were within 100 kilometers of him, you probably have a good idea of where he is.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't.
So do you
want to
get rid of your telekinetic enterprise to be able to have this? I'm not saying it's useless. I'm saying it's limited in its use.
No,
you will have a lot more information by the time you can use that.
Right. Yeah. Because also the telekinetic enterprise means I don't need to commit effort to use my telepathic manipulation, which means that I can throw 2,000-pound items without having to commit.
That's disgusting.
Effort?
That's good. You should keep that.
Excited! You have no idea.
Kevin Crawford, you need to balance psychics a little bit more.
No, don't do it.
Because that's disgusting. That she could just infinite effort do like what is it now? Like 1d12 damage. Just
2d6 times skill level.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I can smash human-sized holes through wood.
See, those two things don't line up in my brain.
Yeah,
like
they're not the same thing.
Being able to do 2d6 times skill level and being able to punch a hole in wood seem drastically different power levels.
Because 2d6 times 6, let's say you get a 6 on one of the die.
I think
times 6.
It's because the rate at which the thing moves doesn't change.
Yeah.
But if you got 2d6s times 6, you would do 72 damage.
Yeah, that's killing 2 people.
Yeah.
Or punching a plank.
Or cutting a hole in wood.
Well, human-sized hole. So it's like the equivalent of like
It's a big hole, yeah.
slamming someone through wood.
Right. But that's nowhere
But that's killing
near.
one person.
Yeah.
You can kill 2 people with the amount of damage or more. If it was normal ass people, you could kill somewhere
50 people.
Like 50
No,
people.
No, so it's this plus the skill level, not my level. So the skill level is only 2.
Still, that's still 24. You could still kill at least 6 people.
Yeah.
That are just normal level 2 people.
Or punch a hole in wood.
Yeah.
Kevin Crawford.
Hang on, wait, let me
Sir.
Either way. Let's get back on track.
No.
You are right. You're definitely right with what those things are. It's just
Not the same thing. Yeah.
not balanced, Kevin. My God.
It says can smash a human-sized hole in structures of light wooden construction or lighter.
It's even specifying easy to break wood. We are off topic.
Yeah. All right, Kamala.
Well, whatever.
Are you able to... Does our ship have any scanning capabilities?
That would be a question for Kay.
For Kay?
Mm-hmm.
I can hack other ships, but he controls the sensors.
Okay.
The only thing that we have is we can change what our ship looks like now, like on other people's scanners.
Right. We have the camouflage ability.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking, like, well, if our ship had the ability to scan, we could just fly around the planet trying. But I just don't know.
I could do that with my drone when we're on planet, but that's still only like a bunch of kilometers and stuff like that. So we'd have to explore a lot of the planet that way.
Right. Yeah. I think Astrid, I think your idea was I think we should just go to the crash site. Was it your idea?
It was Kamala's idea.
Hey, Kamala. Yeah, I think Kamala. I think your idea was the smartest one. I think we should just go to where the crash site is.
He's like the really bad manager that attributes people's achievements to other people within the department.
But
And
everybody,
I just had to give the credit back to you.
Everybody
Aren't I
looks
such a good coworker?
Or you get a gold star.
In front of the
higher
VP
up.
of operations.
Thank you,
I'm going to mark
Captain.
this down on Mohan's paper.
y'all doing great.
You're a good captain, Mohan.
Yep.
But Kay, I would love to meet your parents before we go.
Fine, everyone wants to.
Maybe we got 2 more days. Yeah. Honk shoe.
We gotta heal up.
And you all wake up on the 3rd day, only 1 day until Mohan's completely healed, and 1 more day until Kamala is completely healed.
How about Rasmus and Hella?
They are completely ready.
Okay.
Wait, actually, what is
Say their health, I think, is
Yeah, what
like
is-
at Kamala's.
Yeah, what is your health right
They're
now?
kind of
Kamala?
beefy.
25.
Oh, no, they're healed.
Okay.
What's your health, Astrid?
Fuck if I know. 24.
Do I have the most
Yes.
health? Oh my
You went
god.
from being the most brittle little bird-boned person to being the heftiest
Yeah,
now.
you got scarred in like the first episode, and we're like, never again.
And what? I'm gonna be strong.
All right, we're all eating breakfast. Kay, we never got to meet your parents. Nudge, nudge.
Well, they're sitting right at that table over there if you want to go talk to them.
Yes, Kamala, just get up and go introduce yourself to a spiral captain.
Social anxiety. What are their names again?
There is Spiral Captain Suzune Kanya. She's the blue one, the blue Bakaku. Looks like a wasp.
Right.
And my other mom is Miyami Yasuda. She's next to Scavenger. She has the brown fur and the kind of like red streaks.
His other mom's super nice. She makes up for the scary mom.
Okay. Mohan, do you want to come too? You did not meet them either.
Okay, you could introduce them.
Yeah.
I will not say anything bad.
I might.
Maybe don't introduce Mohan.
No, that wouldn't be nice.
I'm the captain now.
You are part of
You
our
were
crew.
always the captain.
Just look at yourself in the spoon. I'm the captain now.
Introduce us to your parents, Kay.
Fine, let's go. Don't ask them for money.
I want to live vicariously through you.
This is why I didn't want to talk about it.
All right, so what? We're walking up there? Are they walking to us? What are we doing?
We're walking up.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, Spiral Captain Suzune. I want to introduce you to Stellar Captain Mohan Wayu and the rest of my crew. I know you met Astrid already, but this is Kamala Magar. She's the first mate, and we also have Halashil, who is our chef, and Rasmus, who's our gunner.
It is very nice to meet you. I have heard many good things. I just wanted to let you know that Kay has saved our lives many times, and we truly appreciate him on our crew.
Astrid just awkwardly waves.
Have you been doing good, Kay? They tend to get into trouble and call me to pick them up right away. So that's what I do. Kind of, just staying out of trouble myself and picking them up when they need me. Yeah.
Hello, Captain. Yes. Kay is an incredible crewmate and an unbelievable pilot. You've raised a wonderful specimen.
She raises her eyebrow a little bit, not in a bad way. I'm very glad to hear that. I never really wanted him to be part of a crew, but it seems like he excels at it, and I will note this for the statistics that I keep track of.
That's hot. Okay.
That's terrifying.
I love the duo. Thank you. We will try to keep him safe. And then she just does a little bow.
Yeah.
And a couple twigs fall off. She leaves.
And as you go to do the bow, his other mom, Miyabi, is like, "Oh, you don't have to be so formal, hun. Don't worry about it."
I mean, never mind.
I'll bow.
No, you can say you can talk.
I was going to say, I mean, Kay did address her as Spiral Captain, first name, last name. So, clearly, there's some formality involved.
Well, we have raised him to be respectful of others' titles, even if I think that maybe my wife has gone overboard on that.
Oh, damn.
Well, I bow and thank you, Spiral Captain Suzune.
I also bow.
And then
At ease.
Kay, did you introduce us to your other mother?
I think I said, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
you
said-
said both.
I thought he only said one.
Oh, I don't know. She's not as cool.
Oh, it's okay. You're all, this is kind of a business thing for all of you. I'm not really part of that business. I do my time in the movies, not in space. So
Is she a movie star?
Oh my god, yes.
Whoa.
Oh, you haven't seen any of my films?
Which
I
one?
haven't seen any films. What are you talking about?
How have you not seen films?
Have we never? We've never seen a film.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's true.
We were stuck in Undernaut, essentially as captives for
Right.
5 years. So, like,
Yeah.
You're right. That beef Jesus really only likes to show his own things. He likes to keep a monopoly. He's trying to take over the the side of
so,
things,
like-
and
Yeah.
that's not okay.
so how does that work when you are married to, like, one of the 7 kings/queens of piracy?
Astrid, what do you mean? You can't marry who you want to marry?
There's a lot of secrets in
Oh.
the showbiz, hun.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of rings.
Astrid, you can't just ask people about their job.
Well, could I have a signed autograph? And I pull out a DVD.
Where'd you get the DVD?
My pocket. It's not hers.
What is it of?
How to be a good captain.
It's
101.
instructional.
Yeah.
Mm.
I got it from
Are you
a
sure?
scavenger.
Are you sure that you don't want Suzune to sign that? She could. It's more applicable.
Ma'am,
That's probably a good idea.
we've never watched a single movie in our lives. I don't know what this is in my hand. We should just kindly
Hey,
sign it.
guys, I think tonight we should have a movie night and watch a bunch of her movies.
Oh,
We can
yeah.
experience movies for the first
Actually,
time.
Better idea.
Fun movies.
Yes, I'm putting my thing away. You don't have to sign it. What movie do you recommend?
Space movie.
Space movie, space movie.
Oh my god, it's like we're a crew movie night.
Bonding.
I was in Spa Land, and
Spa Land. Is that appropriate for us to watch?
yes,
Spa Land. Okay.
it's very relaxing.
Yeah.
It's a musical, right?
Now I'm getting the pun. There it is. Because I was like, spa Land sounds like a porno.
It's like a musical, right? About relaxation.
It is, yeah.
Like
Dude,
they're dancing on the cover.
dude, where's
Ah.
my spaceship?
Yeah. That was one of my earliest movies. You know, everyone's got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Treasure Galaxy.
Yeah, there you go.
One of my few voiceover gigs.
Pokemon the movie 2000.
Actually, I mean, it could have been Treasure Planet because it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
still.
The Bikaku Next Door.
Oh my god.
That was my younger years.
I like
Oh,
that one.
no.
Sounds great.
All right, we're going to rent the Bikaku Next Door. Cluster Captain Scavenger, do you have a entertainment store?
Did you
here?
just call him on the phone?
No, he's
he's
right here.
there.
He's
He
eating.
is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all just sitting like this, just like lean back in chairs, just eating, and like the only one who's like even remotely serious is Suzune, who's just completely
prim and
upright,
proper.
biting like little
Yeah.
bites.
Gotcha. I thought it was just
The rest
them.
of them are just like,
Yeah, I called him on that.
You see, like as you think about like, oh, is he here? And you like look around the rest of the table because you were just like flustered and like very tunnel visioned on meeting Kay's parents. You see that they're there, and then you also see all of the tables around. There is like a berth that has been given, so there's like a whole layer of tables that are empty before
So-
the regular crew actually starts sitting.
we're the only assholes who went up and were like, we're going to talk to the important people.
Yeah, you see some people like giving you the side eye, like, are they gonna get in trouble? Like, what is happening? Like, because all of the people because you're on the Smygaskrik, which is Scavenger's ship, and they are not liked by Suzune because she is boorishness. If you're looking at like the balance of their mean values, so in ingenuity, she is boorish and he is buffoonish. Like they are very opposed to each other.
Ah.
So everybody in the Smygaskrik is on their absolute best behavior right now because
They're
they
scared.
are already on the shit list and they know it.
Right.
They are the shit list.
Yeah, they are the shit list. And it's funny being on the shit list when you are a cluster captain, one of the 3 most powerful people directly under the spiral captain. So that is the layout of the cafeteria right now.
What did you ask him? Sorry.
If they have a entertainment store on the ship, which I would assume so because they are buffoons.
Oh my God, I hadn't even thought of that.
You know, we used to have another med bay, but it was next to our theater, and we used to have a exercise room, but that was also next to the theater. And we also used to have a cafeteria that was, for some reason, the theater was inside the cafeteria. So we just kind of blew it all down and made it a huge, like, movie theater complex because, I mean, that's what we have some off days. We normally get ourselves in some pretty scrappy situations, so I gotta let the people unwind at some point, right?
Right, yeah. Do you have the Bikaku next door that we can get there? Do we watch the movies there, or can we rent them and take them to our quarters?
Is it cliche for me to say right in front of the main actress that is definitely one that has been played heavily on this ship?
I think it's a compliment.
And yeah, we got a whole archive of, most of our library, most of the fleet cruisers come with one of those. Ours, we don't really fill it with books. Maybe we fill it with some ancient stuff that we've, grabbed. But, we pawn that stuff real fast. So most of our library is, you could say, for entertainment purposes. The stuff that we keep and don't pawn is the stuff that we like.
Okay, cool. Man, we need a entertainment section in our ship.
Yeah, it does wonders to prevent, the bickering that happens as you travel through space.
That's never happened to us.
Never.
Wow. Pretty good. You guys have been out flying for a little bit now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, space gets to you. That's what they said about, the hypostasis.
Oh.
They kind of never came back to port all that often. So, they went insane. This happens. It's stressful out there in space.
Right.
They weren't insane.
Speaking of the hypostasis, are we able to get their travel logs?
Would that be possible?
Are they just record? Like, I would assume that they're records every time they come back, it would be
Because, I mean, like,
on the AGF, right?
we are kind of like living proof that they weren't actually insane.
Right.
What exactly do you want them for? They were under the Ingenuity branch.
Right. Did you not explain
Where we came from?
what the situation is with Pythia?
We had a meeting. We've talked a lot about that.
Yeah.
And, some stuff has come up about how you guys were found and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's just kind of general knowledge. You think all of this shit's connected?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
The hypostasis went to our planet for sure.
Also, you guys have not told anyone that you know who is controlling Pythia.
Right.
FYI.
Yeah.
That is not information that any of these higher-ups know right now.
Right,
let's just drop that bomb right now at lunch.
the fleshy blob is controlling Pythia.
Right, yeah. So,
This weird.
yeah, Pythia looks just like
We think probably came from that planet?
Pythia comes from a child from the planet.
No, it's not. She's not actually her.
They're connected though. And so Pythia is going after the children. So if we know where the planet is, I think we can kill it.
I was going to say, maybe we could cut it off at the source.
Let me see what I can do about pulling some files from the archives. I'll talk with the other Spiral captains and make sure that is an appropriate course of action for what we want to do. And we may be, now that we know the significance of these connections, that we will probably observe the files ourselves before handing them over, see if we can learn anything or find any new connections.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
The captain of the AGF Paradise thanks you. Bow.
Okay, can we go back now?
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Thanks for your time. Bye.
Those kids, my God, why do they keep... Frick!
Hey, man, your parents are cool.
We used to talk about that. You just hear us anyway. Like, man, I don't want to consider the point that the frickin' hypostasis might not have been goddamn insane. I mean, Christ, I thought they were going the same way as the whole theology branch. Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's my mom's. They're a lot. In different ways. But yeah, a lot.
They're great. I wish that they would have offered us money, but that's okay.
Not gonna lie, if I had been you, I definitely would have had a favorite growing up. Not that I had parents growing up, because we were on an island.
Okay, I feel comforted that they are in charge.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the reason why I don't like introducing them to people and, swinging around their names and everything is they are really respectable and kind of scary to me to not just be able to have a normal life because they're very important in a lot of different ways. So dislike them in any way. I just kind of want to chart my own path.
Of course.
Yeah, respectable. Yeah.
You're
And we're excited to help you do that.
Thanks, guys. So we're watching movies of my mom tonight.
Yeah.
I mean,
have you never?
do you have better suggestions?
I mean, there's other movies that I like, but you guys seem really set on the idea. So
Oh, we can watch
Let's
one.
watch one.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, we haven't experienced movies. We don't know what we like. We should just kind of watch a bunch of different things and figure out.
oh, heck yeah. I love movies.
Are there any movies about blob monsters?
There's The Sping,
Oh my God.
Let's watch The Sping.
and we
That
can
one
cut
out.
that day unless you guys want
Yeah,
to
we're
do
gonna-
anything with the movies.
No, we just watch.
No, we just watch a bunch of
have a
movies.
fun crew night of movie watching and
You guys don't
popcorn.
want to pull up the synopsis of the movies and pretend to be characters in them in a space setting?
No.
I feel like as we watch them, we'd start singing, Kay's mom has got it going on.
Oh, poor Kay.
Oh. Next time, can we watch 60 Glow Bugs? That's a favorite of mine with her.
Oh, no.
There's a shower scene in that one.
I've never heard of it, but I'll watch it.
Okay, we are at the end of your recoveries.
I'm healed. Ha-ha! Backflip.
Kamala still technically has a day, so like if you guys want to do something particular here that requires a day, or we can kind of time skip to like you guys getting ready to leave, since you guys have a pretty good, I don't know if you guys actually have a pretty good idea of what you want to do, but you have a lot of information to choose what you want to do.
We have ideas.
No,
Yeah,
I think we have
plans. Yeah, we were going to go to the place, the thingy.
This is my homeworld.
we're going there.
Ooh.
The plan right now is to go to the Chivrak Warlord planet, try and find evidence of Eskel. As we do that, the AGF is going to give us information about where the hypostasis went and traveled to. So if we can find Eskel, get them on our ship and any other children, we could then try and find the spine. That's the plan.
All right, are we ready to take off? Is there anything else that we want to do before we leave?
We have our movies.
Might want to buy a Spell-O-Vision too.
Oh, shut your shit. Shut your shit.
Oh, shut your goddamn mouth. We already got one.
I meant to say, oh shit, you're right. And
Oh, shut your shitter.
oh, shut your shit.
I mean, it just looks, it's more true to the artistry that it was intended to be on, rather than on a little hologram projector. If you just
I'm
put it up
down.
on the way it used to be.
All right, Kay, go procure us a Spell-O-Vision.
Kay's a film bro.
I mean, he's the child of a famous actress. Like, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a Spell-O-Vision. We have some TV movies. Off and snacks, and off we go. We have fuel, right?
Yes, you have been refueled.
Great.
Kay,
Good.
Kay and Henrietta, and Henchithan have made sure that the ship is ready to go, because it's been a week, so he can do all the repairs.
Yay.
How much do we need to pay everyone? If we've been in a coma for a week, do we need to take anything out of the ship fund to pay Henrietta, and Henchithan?
If you look at the little notes that I gave you for the hench trio, they have a morale of 6, which isn't the highest, so you probably do want to pay them for doing all of this.
Right, yeah. They've been like on ship doing things as we've been in a coma.
Yep.
What was the cost?
Of the total stuff. It's $32K per phase for maintenance ship.
Okay. $32K per phase.
Yeah.
And it's been one semi-phase, so
It's been 2 semi-phases.
2 semi-phases.
You had a semi-phase of coma and a semi-phase of recovery. So that's half of a phase.
All right, so we need to pay them 16,000 gorp. Do we have 16,000 gorp?
Is it 32,000 or 3,200?
32,000.
Oh man, this big ship is big expensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have 132,000
Okay.
in our ship savings right now.
So we need to subtract 16,000 to give to the ship people.
We should also see if there's any sort of job we could take in that solar system.
Right.
Yeah.
Captain Radko gave us 100,000 gorp for all the information.
What?
Captain Radko, it's a surprise to see you on my bridge.
He was just like walking by. You guys like still have the doors open because you're still docked and everything.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I did what?
Okay, maybe not 100,000, but we're really hurting right now, and I don't know how. What can you give us a job? Is there anything we can do to make some money, or could you just give us some money because you really
Isn't
love
there
us?
like a job board essentially?
Yeah.
There's
Like
one.
digitally.
Whoa,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get some free money. Ask some
Filter our-
questions.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Ask your questions.
I'd also remind you that Abigail is here, and Abigail has been staying at the Lucky Meteor collecting information from people on the AGF, because that's what you asked her to do, was have her and Chutney run the Lucky Meteor and get information from barkeeps. Or they're the barkeeps
Yeah.
get information from patrons?
Right.
So we're like what going to become information brokers essentially?
They are information brokers. Abigail and Chutney are absolutely information brokers.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
can give us some money. Captain Ranko JK, thanks for all the stuff that you do. We go to the Lucky Meteor.
It's-
That's on
that's
the
on the
AGF.
AGF. You are not there.
We are not there.
God
we are very far
damn
away.
it.
Abigail is here, though, is what I said.
Yes.
But Abigail would know if there's any under-the-table jobs we can take, maybe assassinating one of the
Aren't-
Chivrak warlords for
Aren't
some money.
all of these jobs as pirates under the table
No,
jobs?
because we are a government.
Some of them are above
That's true.
board.
Some of them are for like
Because when you guys got picked up, the AGF was hired by the Estolian technocracy
Yeah,
as
you're right.
part of their counterintelligence coup on
Right.
the Principality of Vitir.
Yep,
So,
you're
like,
right. You're right.
I'm talking about off the job board jobs.
Okay.
Which is what Abigail and Chutney can get you guys.
Right.
Okay.
Which pay 3 times the normal amount.
Probably. They're going to be more illegal.
Yeah, we're
All
going
right,
to
yeah.
assassinate.
They're risky.
Yeah.
I'm down to assassinate.
All right.
All right, so you call Abigail over, and she opens up all of the notes that she keeps on her compad. And what kind of job do you guys find?
I think assassinating a warlord might be fun.
I
Yeah.
really want to, guys.
I think we should. I think we should make your dreams come true.
I've
Yeah.
never assassinated anyone. It's one of my primary foci. Like,
Let's do it. Let's
do it.
We want to assassinate a warlord.
Or like maybe an heir or something instead of like
be a little
the-
more specific about who you want to assassinate. Because if you just say I want to assassinate one of the Chivrak warlords, that is like saying I want to assassinate one of the heads of the government.
Ooh, I have an idea. So I'm thinking one of the warlords is like super power hungry and has a distant cousin or like not a distant cousin, but like a sibling or something that's making them look really, really bad. And he's like, I'm done with this. I want this dude gone.
Oh, that's good.
There you
Yeah,
go. Then
I
you're
like
doing
that.
it under the purview of the government.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm going to look up how much a murder job pays as well. A ruling murder reward is 2 million gorp.
Thanks, Abigail.
I'm gonna head back to the Meteor with Radko now. Anything
safe.
else you want to do?
Kiss her goodbye.
If you guys want to go watch a movie, we're gonna go get the ship ready. So you guys have like 2 hours.
Do you want to watch a movie?
I think that's almost enough for a movie.
Okay.
What do you guys do on the ship?
We clean the squid fridge.
Yeah, clean the
You
squid
gonna
fridge.
clean squid fridge?
Yeah, I'm going to clean it.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll a work.
All right.
Oh,
And
shit.
probably a constitution check.
What is it?
Jesus.
2d6? 1d6?
2d6.
8.
Can I add a strength because it's taking all of my inner strength to fucking do this?
That would be wisdom if it's inner strength.
Damn it.
Intelligence, because I know what chemicals to use to clean.
Then I got a 7.
It takes you a while to clean out squid fridge.
2 hours.
Yeah, it takes the whole time. You're like, oh, let's just do this, then we can bump around and chill or whatever. And Astrid gets back, and you guys are just completely destroyed, sweating, tired. Squid fridge is cleaner, but it maybe would still warrant the name Squid Fridge at this point. But
We tried.
yeah,
Right.
it is not actively destroying the air around it anymore. It is not chemically toxic to open at this point.
Good.
Oh my god.
But does Astrid also come back destroyed and tired?
Astrid, how do you come back? Do you wanna roll anything to
Sure,
see
yeah.
how good you are? Let's say exert.
How good you are.
How could you?
Yeah.
I have nothing in exert. That's unfair.
Good.
I'll allow you to add your charisma.
I don't have any.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
your exert charisma is what we're calling watching movies, quote unquote.
Yes.
Oh no, this is gonna end so badly for me, guys.
Don't break up.
8.
Not bad.
So you're not totally destroyed.
All right, crew. Well, we're all thoroughly exhausted. Let's get ready to go find Eskel.
Woohoo!
Movie night, and we blast off.
Okay, henchies, let's get that spike drill going. Anybody want to help? Anyone want to help them out? We need one more person helping somewhere.
Everybody get in positions.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I am right at the bridge, smoking a cigar, eating a pancake.
Fuck. Okay.
It's just, I imagine you standing and then me sitting at one of the computers typing away vigorously, and you're like, yes, and then eating a pancake. And then Aster's on the other side, like also doing something.
Something.
Oh, Kamala, what do you want to disguise the ship as?
Oh, fuck. I get to do that now.
Yep.
Do we have knowledge of what Chiefrak warlord ships look like?
That would be very easy to find.
Do we have knowledge about what a supply ship would look like so that we can go and pretend that we're dropping off supplies for
That's not
assassination
even going to
target?
be a role or anything. Like, that's public knowledge.
I'm going to conceal our ship to be the same coloring as the job that we took from that guy's war thing.
So it looks like you guys are some form of warship underneath one of the warlords.
Yes.
Right.
And remember, the way that works is as long as you are not in sight of someone, this is how you show up on any scans or readings.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how do I do my new Starfarer since you guys leveled it up? So I am rolling K's pilot, which is 3. It is doubled for the sake of spike drill, so it is a +6, and then the int is +1. So he has a +7 to this roll, and he needs to beat a 10. So he needs to at least get a 1 and a 2. That's a 1, and that's a 4.
Yeah.
So that is a successful. Spike drill. So you guys have 6 days
Okay.
going from there to there. Who's going first? It is time for close quarters.
Oh, dear.
Captain?
I go first.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Who do you want to scene with?
Okay.
Kamala. Can I add charisma?
You
to
can
it?
reroll once per scene?
Can I reroll? Can I reroll once per scene?
Yeah.
Yes. It is worse.
How did you?
Why did you leave my cigarettes out in the space, Kamala?
They are stinky.
Yeah, and so is that dang fridge.
We just cleaned that, though.
Yeah, and we spent vigorous amounts of effort trying to clean it.
Your cigarettes make your breath smell bad.
You know what? So does that squid.
I don't eat the squid.
You ate the squid.
You don't sell the squid.
She did sell
I
the
did
squid.
sell the squid.
Then why does the... No, not all of it, right? Isn't there some still in there?
No,
You
got
ate
rid of it.
some of it and made Kay eat some of it.
I am angry. I think we should sell the fridge.
No, I paid good money for that.
What's good money?
I stole it.
Now you're
Please
a thief.
don't take my fridge, Captain.
I'll think about it, and then I'm gonna storm away.
Fucking bitch ass Captain.
Yeah, I'm putting that thing on Sprague's list.
No.
And who would like to do their scene now?
I'm going to chat with Rasmus. See how this goes. 6, 7?
Mixed success.
Okay.
So you get to ask him a
I
question
get
and
to
learn
ask him a
something about
question
him.
and learn something about him. Hi, Rasmus.
Hey, Astrid, how's it going?
Good. Have you read any good books recently?
I'm always reading different books. What about Spebtudes? Do you like Spebtudes?
Oh, yeah, those are fun. I love the animation style.
Yeah, I'm really getting into the like graphic side of it. Like it's like don't give me that look, Astrid. I mean like the pictures rather than
okay.
novels.
Well,
like-
considering the novels that you read sometimes, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, these do get a little bit graphic as
A
well.
little spicy.
Yeah, I won't recommend you to Parallels Paradise or anything, but you know, I like just the medium in general.
Yeah, they're fun. I like the Spebtoons.
Cool. So what do you like about it? What do you want to? Do you got anything you want me to recommend you? Like, I could recommend you Parallels Paradise, but
No. I was thinking it would be fun for Abigail and I to be doing like a book club kind of thing since we're so far apart, but she's not super into like books. And I was thinking maybe if we were reading like a Spebtoon or something like that, that might be a little bit more up her alley. So maybe do you have some suggestions for that?
Let me see.
Rasmus, did you know your new job also includes being the ship librarian?
Well, there's one that I got about a weird seed that moves in next door to a Mahalian, and they bond over their similar mechanicalness. It is called circuitry and nanites.
Okay.
It's a lesbian romance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's more up our alley.
Yeah. So you could try that one out.
Yeah. What's your favorite Spebtoon?
I mean, I'm also a little bit partial to the girl on girl Spebtoons that there are. I think there's so many to pick from. I'm gonna go with one called Always Ketling. That one's a good one.
Okay. Thanks. I'll read it.
Cool.
Please let me end the scene. I'm so over it.
Astrid's like, I hate interacting with people.
Yeah.
No, Kylie's like, I hate interacting with people
Yep.
in fiction.
Okay.
And in real life.
Time for the next jump. So it's been another 3 days. So we're going 4. So that's going to be another 6 days. But it's not going to be halved. So it's going to be 12 days because you're not going to another system. Let's roll. Don't get a 1 and a... Okay, good. That was a 2 and a 5. So plus 7 is 14. So definitely made it again.
Is that B4? Right? That what you're going to?
It looks like B4, yes.
So you guys are now in the region of space controlled by the Principality of Vitir up on the top area. You were once in the bottom area controlled by the Principality of Vitir. And also of note is this region of space is Astrid's home place. This is where Ket is located in this area.
Cool.
No. In
And-
that little...
Right there in
Yep.
the square. Yeah.
And that's also where Rasmus's home planet is, because Rasmus was also originally from Ket.
Hey, yep.
And now we're on to Laura's turn.
Kamala would like to have a scene with Hollishiel. 8. Fuck.
Make success. We're terrible at bonding.
We're so
Yeah.
bad. I'm good
Yeah.
at everything else. I don't want to re-roll it in case I fucking fail.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Hollishiel would be cooking something. Hi, Hollishiel.
Hello, Kamala.
What are you making?
I am making sandwiches.
Do you remember what we dreamed about?
Uh-huh, yes, very clearly.
Do you think the Great Willow is okay?
No.
Oh. I just don't know what to do. I feel like I don't know anything about my people or our homeworld in general, so I don't know how to help.
Agreed. I am unsure of what this means for everything, because when you talked about it before, religion was still just a concept to me, one that I followed and believed in, but it feels much more real now.
Yeah. Having died twice, I understand what you mean.
I am now waiting for my feathers to fall out again, because that's what happened to you, right? I thought it was puberty, but now I'm worried.
Oh, I did not even think of that. Yes, they all fell out at once.
Has any other changes happened to you since going back to the Great Willow again?
My flowers smell weird. Is that normal? I don't know any other female Sude.
I don't want to smell your flowers, Kamala. I'm cooking.
Oh, right. I wanted to ask you if you had a favorite dish from our homeworld that you miss.
It is tough to remember since we spent so much time on that planet. I quite got used to whatever I could scrounge up before.
You made some good falafel yesterday, by the way.
Thank you. It was my first time trying to make Tarogian dishes. I learned it from one of the nurses in the med bay. I think that the meal I missed the most was Bezdori fowl.
Thank you. I hope to try it one day. And then she steals a little bit of whatever he's prepping and runs away laughing.
Roll a stealth check.
Oh no! He's sneaky too.
Yep.
Sneaky bird. Oh, that fucking failed. So, oh wait, I can reroll. That was also not great. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Oh, that's not bad. He notices a little bit after you're gone what happened and can put the two together, but he does not catch Kamala in the act. And now we're on our last run, which is towards the system, only one thing, so it'll only take a day, if I'm remembering all the halving right.
Yeah.
And that was a 1 and a 4, which is a 5, which is a 12.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it can be anybody's turn. It doesn't have to go in order.
I want to fix my stuff with you.
Oh, me?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
I don't want us to all be fighting all the time.
Well, we're going to be. We're going to be.
Kidding me? What is wrong with you?
You go to fix.
As the captain of this crew, I have to say I despise you, Kamala. You're disgusting and you stink and I hate you.
Make him sniff your flowers. Make him sniff your flowers.
I can't control my new flowers, Captain. It's honestly concerning and rude that you would point it out like that.
It offends me at a physical level.
Captain, you should try eating one of the flowers, see what happens.
I don't want to kill myself. I've already died once due to somebody's mistakes. I've rolled 2 ones. I have to just be evil.
Maybe you should force feed him one of your flowers.
I didn't roll a 2, so
I rolled a 2 twice. So nothing is going well.
I will not assault my captain.
I think you should back down, Captain. We're going crazy being in tight quarters.
Maybe we should have separate movie nights. We all watch our own movies in our separate quarters.
I need to watch people die.
Is this
You should watch Splatiator.
this a custom of your race that I am not familiar with?
Nope.
Do you need to go soak in the tub or something?
What I need to do is I need to light 16 spandrels and watch a violent movie, and I would like to go to the Spips Blub. And I'm going to retreat now to my room.
Keep my flowers out of your damn mouth.
I am leaving all of you. Call me when we're there. And then I'm going to slam the door.
And it is exactly 1 day later, and you hear over the intercom, okay, guys, we're arriving at Tate's. We're officially in the Chivrak Warlord space. It looks just as grim as I've been told it should. Look around at the planet. It's coming up out of the bridge windows right now. It looks like if I try and run any scans, it looks like there's some, like, grassy plains there, and the chemical indicators are pulling up that there's not much life at all on this planet, at least nothing that seems like it would be sustainable. We're definitely going to want to wear our vac suits. I don't know if we need them per se down on the planet, because the atmosphere is breathable. We should all be able to exist there, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the most comfortable for us. And do you know where we're going yet? Do you know exactly where we're going to land?
Yes, it's in this area, and then I send him the coordinates.
Okay, it looks like that's on the other side of the planet. Let's go around. Holy shit. Look at that. Part of the planet's just like flying out into space. Do you see that?
I hope that's not where we're supposed to land.
Yeah, is that where we're supposed to land?
No, it's supposed to be further away. But like, look at that crater. It did not look like that when we first pulled up. At least from the side that we pulled up to. Don't give me that look, Astrid.
Oh.
This just happened
Yeah,
right now.
no,
Just
I was
now,
going to say,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, that looks old. Like
It looks like something collided hard.
Yeah, there's so much debris in its orbit.
Could Pythia cause that?
I don't know.
She
I don't
slammed
think
into
so.
the planet.
Right, yeah.
I mean, she slammed into the last planet we were on, too, and it just, like, destroyed the island, not the whole planet.
right.
I hope there's nothing bigger than Pythia out there.
I'm assuming it was, like, an asteroid. Oh, my gosh, Kay, you've, like...
Sorry, you've jogged my... We've watched so
Oh,
many
God.
movies recently.
Horror
Should-
night.
Should we get closer to it? Try and just do a loop around and land? Do we have enough fuel for that?
Yeah, we'll have enough fuel for that. I'm not sure about refueling though. We don't.
Right.
There's nothing down here.
That's what I meant. Yeah, because like they have their T3 planet. Correct?
Yeah.
So we don't. So how much fuel do we have left? We filled up right before we landed.
Yeah. So we filled up just out when we were in the Principality area at that gas station.
So how much? What does that mean? How much fuel do we have?
That means we shouldn't take a lap around the planet. We should land and never use the ship again until we have to leave, unless we can find any sort of fuel reserves down on the planet.
Gotcha. All right.
Because it's going to take everything to get back to a spaceport.
And Eskel could be in trouble.
Wait, but we went
True. Yeah.
only one hex.
Yeah, it was just the one hex.
And that used all our fuel. How
Yeah,
did we get?
anytime you activate a spike drill, it costs the same amount of fuel.
Oh.
It's activating your spike drill, your spike
Gotcha,
drive
gotcha.
that costs fuel. It's not staying in spike stream that costs fuel.
Okay. And
It's ripping a hole in
so-
time and space that costs your
Right.
energy. It's once you're in there, it's pretty easy going.
Yeah.
It's just time.
But planet to planet. So if we were to go from Tate's when we're done over to Cabez.
Yep, you could do that. That's planet to planet with intrasystem travel. But
Okay.
Basically, it's like no matter how far you travel, every time you turn on your car, it's a half a tank.
yeah,
That's basically it. It doesn't matter if you only drove 1 mile or 50 miles. Like if 50 miles is our max, it's just still half a tank.
so planet to planet is 3 uses of intrasystem fuel. You have used 4 uses to go from interstellar port down, so you have 4 uses of fuel remaining.
Okay.
So you could use 1 use of fuel to travel a region once you get on planet. So like going from like a continent to another continent would only count as 1 use of fuel.
Okay. And getting from planet to planet is 3?
Is 3 uses. So that would be all of your fuel when you get to the next planet. So now we should, if you're considering that, we need to look at what the next planets are. So Tate's is A3-02. A3-01 is Yamasu. And A3-03 is Rux, which is the capital planet of the Chivrak warlords. So Rux will definitely have something for you to refuel. You don't know about Yamasu because you guys aren't there. You'd have to look stuff up about it. So the only other place that we could go to refuel most likely is gonna be Rux.
So we can safely land on this planet and then safely get to Rux, as long as we don't turn on the ship anymore.
I believe that Rux would be a place that you could land. It is extremely hostile, but there are resources there. It is where I grew up.
Oh, so should we land at Rux first, completely fill up, so that we can take that 3-day trip around?
We could do that, but we'd have to re-land at Rux again to get more fuel, and it costs 3 uses of fuel to go planet to planet. So we would only be saving ourselves a single use of fuel.
And Eskel could be in trouble.
Yeah. Or he could be dead. Yeah.
I don't really want to think about that.
No.
He was in a wheelchair last time we saw him, so how good is he going to do on this planet? I'm thinking realistically. All right, Astrid.
Mohad, we really need to get out of this ship.
Yeah.
Correction. Mohan, you really need to get out of this ship.
I need a spear.
So do we can spend that 1 use of fuel to look around the region a little bit once we land, or we could not spend it, possibly save it for an emergency to get away from something. But either way, we only have that 1 use of fuel as a buffer before we are dead in the air.
Yeah, I think we need to save as much as we can. So let's
Yeah.
land, and that's it. If we get back into the ship, we are out.
All right, and as you guys pass over the area, Kay dodges out of the way of some debris, just not actively dodging, but there's definitely some turbulence here that there isn't when passing through spike drill space. And you guys get past, and you're looking over, and there's this. You can almost see the core of the planet through this wound. You don't know if what you're looking at is what used to be active volcanoes, and they're more close to the surface, but there are definitely magma paths that are exposed to this. And you pass over that, and you end up seeing as you land, the coordinates of where you were supposed to go, and it looks like an old abandoned colony village that has some TL2 castles
and there is a spot to land. So you guys land. As you're landing, you can see down into the castle, and because a lot of it's destroyed, you can also see that this isn't far from where the base of operations was that you can see is destroyed. And it looks like the castle is probably what they were aiming to dig into with their base of operations, as there's a few different encampments kind of surrounding this area, and the castle seems to be kind of central to where the Principality of Vitir decided to set everything up.
Maybe while we're here, we could do a little spelunking.
You all put on your vac suit.
Can I use one of my scout reports when we land?
Yeah, we can have you do that.
All right, so I'm gonna waste one scout report to know that.
The scout report that you have is a bunch of different cobbled together, like black market information from people who have been involved with the Trivrak warlords, and some information from the Principality and their many years of kind of looking at this area and studying the Trivrak area. The reason why everything that Kamala's, I just feel like need to clarify just so it doesn't feel like unfair. The reason Kamala's stuff was all redacted is you were looking for specific information on a specific dig. This is just, they have scouting information on the planet itself, not the mission that they were on.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's a bunch of cobbled together information like that. It's studies on what could have impacted. It's studies on the air quality and if it has any effects on people. And you will learn that one of the major things that has prevented people from continuing study here is not only the guerrilla factions that like Radko was telling you about, in how the Trivrak warlords kind of have some groups down here just looking for things. There's like this, some of the Trivrak warlords believe that there are some sort of untold riches on this planet or something, because a civilization was wiped out in like not a long time. So it's not like evacuation was feasible. And they're all it's a TL2 planet. So it's not, they had no real means of getting off of the planet other than other help that may have existed or not from the Trivrak warlords, which could have all been traps or etc. And then the major defining feature of the area is that there are a lot of large hostile creatures that roam around the plains that are habitable.
Okay.
All right, and you get off the ship and you activate your vac suits and you don't get any of that world stench.
Yay.
And you look out over the kind of rolling, a little bit violently blowing field. It's not like a nice ripple over long grass. It's kind of
everything on this planet is violent.
Yeah, it's kind of tumultuous. Like you see the grass just turning different ways and everything. And as you step down, you feel a little pulse in your suit as the colors of your suit get a little bit more vibrant for a second and then dim. And that's where we're ending the session.
The fuck?
Damn it.
There's gotta be an ancient tech piece there.
Probably.
Or Pythia.
Well, no, because she's kind of out of commission right now.
I hope so. Well, we don't know that.
Or something bigger than Pythia.
Oh, the blob.
No, the dragon.
What dragon? I know.
The dragon.
Yeah. The egg and the dragon, whatever.
Whatever the fuck that is.
Can we make the egg food? I hungry. Shawarma?
And thank you all for listening. We have a link down in the show note for the Discord. You can also go to bit.ly/failed crits. That is the most important thing that we want you to do, is join the Discord community. Building community is fun, and we have some fun people in there already, and we'd like there to be more of you and talking about the games and stuff. And I do, as long as I get them done in time, post the episodes early there. So I've posted them about a week early for the last few times. So if you want that content sooner, you can do it that way. And you can find us on Twitter and everything pretty much at @FailedCrits. You can also donate to our Ko-Fi at ko-fi/halfwitsfailedcrits, where we have a bunch of fun bonus episodes. And Luis and Laura recently made one that will already be up by the time you listen to this.
I apologize in advance.
it was something, and you should definitely listen to it. All right, anybody else have anything else they want to say? You can follow Luis on Twitter at Wancho29 and listen to his Keanu facts.
Yep.
Daily
Or
facts about
read.
Keanu Reeves. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Plug something. Goodbye.
Oh, we'll plug something.
Everybody
Oh,
join.
dear.
Everybody join.